the Road to 1 Million celebration made history. But history has a sequel.
It's not possible.
Oh, it's possible. 1 million wasn't the final destination.
Wait, hold on, what?
Yes, we are now on the road to 2 million.
Damn.
Every podcast and chill network host under one roof. One stage, one night.
Wow.
Wow, indeed. It is the podcast event of all podcast events.
I think we got a plan. And I like it.
This is going to be one for the books.
Where and when?
On the 12th of December at Grand West Grand Arena in Cape Town.
Where do I sign up?
On the Quicket website.
It's gonna be epic.
So get your tickets right now before they sell out.
Calling all chillers.
Assemble.
Someone just threatened my children's life. That's because men don't care about us being alone with our kids.
Family?
Because that's what you're supposed to do.
That's why there's so many single moms out there.
As a woman, that's what you're supposed to do.
Men are not acknowledging that we are going through this. They are constantly giving us babies. Like, you can be married to a guy, okay, sharp, but it doesn't give them the visa to constantly be giving you kids. Because you don't know.
Hey, Mara, hey, giving you kids. You still have a choice in the decision. We also need to start encouraging our women right now, right? And our young girls and whatever, guys. Guys, a man giving you money is not a get anymore. You get what I'm saying? The smart girls right now, the money that you're getting there, make sure that you either save it without him knowing, or you either that man is putting you through school, like something that is independently yours that a man cannot take.
This guy promised me heaven and earth. We were a power couple, and so many people had good things to say about us. I never thought that he would cheat on me. Well, now I'm indecisive. Should I leave him or just forgive him?
Is the sex good?
Gets lied to you.
Durex!
Maybe
have fun. Yeah, man. It's another Wednesday. We should on Mondays. Fuck, they already know us.
Yeah, I know.
Another woman.
It's another Monday that's going on live or on a thingy, on a Sunday.
Yeah, why don't you never wish us?
What?
Yeah,
Woman
remember,
crush, yeah.
WCW.
Hey, man. Hey. You know, you always needing something.
Yes.
Hey, Phil, do this. Phil, do
Yes.
that. I get
How?
And again, what did you guys get up
Kandi,
to
why are you
this
so
weekend?
angry?
I'm not angry. I'm
What's
just,
going on?
Nothing.
Calm down. Your skin looks great.
Thank you very much. We try.
Yes.
Hey, but we don't try. Your genetics is fair to and the right products.
The
that
right
matter.
products, bring them on the table. I had a chilled weekend, went to watch the rugby at Ellis Park on Saturday, which was so cool because I've never actually seen the box live.
Yeah.
Obviously, it was disappointing that we lost, but it was nice.
Because you went.
No, but apparently
We never lose.
Apparently, we always lose at Ellis Park.
Yeah.
Apparently, that's a real thing.
It
you know?
is a real thing.
So
It
yeah,
was very
we lost, but it was nice, in the suites and everything. Vibes on Main, chilled, and then
Who was hosting you?
one of my partner's friends is like he owns a sports bar, so he got the via
okay.
his
I thought
sports.
it was a
man,
brand
my
thing.
But
Yeah,
I
thought
mean,
it was a brand.
it is his friend. If I say it's my friend, then it's gonna be like your man's friends are not your friends.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh my God.
Yeah, and then Sunday also just went to watch people play paddle and cook dinner, chilled. Very
Okay.
nice weekend.
Nice. You had a nice weekend.
I saw you were cooking,
What
my
did
love.
I do? Oh,
No, wait. Let me not give you
And we
credit.
both made bolognese.
Because I don't know. Did you end up cooking? No, because she sent me a picture of her
Hey,
grocery.
I
Was it
cooked on Saturday and on Sunday.
So you were cooking.
Yeah.
So you are a lady who cooks. Yeah, you
Yeah.
are domestic
I cook
cooker,
a
like,
lot.
yeah.
Oh, really? Like
Yeah.
every night?
Almost, but my man cooks as well.
Yeah.
So, but he likes my food. So
Yeah.
he sort of like called me, babe, please, I miss your food. Come cook today. So this weekend I was like, okay, I'm not doing anything. I want to relax. I sort of like use it as therapy, like cooking. So I enjoyed it. My food is good, guys. I should cook for you guys.
We're tired of the catering here. I'm kidding. I love it.
My food is really good. I should have came through with my coconut chicken
Yeah.
curry.
That sounds nice.
All right,
But it's
cool.
hot for
Yeah,
curry.
man. So who's welcome?
What did you do, Wena?
Nothing. You know, I did go out on, was it Friday or Saturday or Thursday? So friends of mine from Brazil were in South Africa. So we went to Liquid Blue and we had a great time.
So you went to Liquid Blue and then you also ignored a text from your ex. Not ignored, but you just said, "Oh, okay."
Oh, hi.
Why are you on X talking about your
You don't even
ex?
tell us. You don't even tell us.
No, it's not that big. It's not that big. It was just one of those moments that, a random thought that comes to your head. You're like,
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because it's one of those things that I don't understand people who can't just leave people alone.
Why?
Because they're dragging you back into situations that you kind of like, and
So were you tempted?
Very tempted.
Because maybe he only said that, okay, to take the screenshot, then afterwards said,
Yeah, he
why
said a bunch
why don't you come and
afterwards.
see me afterwards?
Nothing happened. They know. My friends
But
will
why
even
are
tell
you
you.
single?
Yeah.
Are you
I don't
not
know.
willing
Like
to mingle?
and you know what?
Remingle.
Listen, I'm open. I'm. You guys know that I'm very liberal. So I'm open to the thought of people do grow, people can change, people can, because what I was 10 years ago, what I was literally last year is not the same person that I am right now, because now I'm trying to take a different trajectory with my life and career, right?
Okay.
So I am open to welcoming somebody back because they might have grown, whatever. But at the same time, you kind of think, hey, Mara, hey, do I really want to go through the
Sometimes your ex is the love of your life.
Yeah.
Ask me.
Yeah. Look, we'll see.
I guess it's
I didn't want to jump. Yeah, the other thing is that I didn't want to jump just because you're texting. As if like I've been waiting for this message. So we don't know. Maybe you don't know. We don't know.
But why do you
Updates
feel so
coming.
comfortable with like sharing on X?
It depends on what I share. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Like I've never posted the person that I'm dating, like their face or whatever on an X.
Yeah.
But sometimes there are certain random thoughts thing. I mean, it's a WhatsApp message with
Open
2
for
lines.
conversation.
And it's for conversation to kind of like,
Yeah.
gauge what other people think about it. And as you know, I live alone,
Yeah.
and people that I chat with the most are girls sometimes, So sometimes you want to hear a different perspective, and people who are not gonna judge you like you two are doing.
So it's not me? No, it's
But Xy, they're the most judgmental
they
people
always
there.
No, but I don't care about those people. You get what I'm
How do you
saying?
feel so comfortable?
But also, if the person sees that you posted that screenshot, are they not going to be like, dude, why are you doing
No, he's not an
There's
ex.
also
He's not an ex kind of
that.
person.
But his friends maybe
Yipping
know that
alarm
you
if I
used
feel
to.
so.
and
I didn't
maybe-
hear it.
X. What if they...
No. No, my ex is not
Now
really
we
that
talking about,
active.
does he watch Read the Room?
It's not really on X,
He
yeah.
did something on X. Go check.
He's watching Bingla Nation. He's not going to.
Yeah, man. So who's welcome, babe?
The girls, the gays, the thems, the theys, and the straight men, if they behave, if everybody behaves, like I said, I'm changing the terms and conditions,
Yeah.
barring entry from nonsense. You know what I mean? No, everyone should behave.
Yes.
Yeah.
Including us.
Including us.
Especially us.
Yeah, because
Okay,
we
anything on your
wild.
mind? You guys have any events? Like Mohau is trying to press me to do this, but
What do you mean?
I wanted.
Go.
I wanted to congratulate you for being
Yeah.
nominated for a SASMA
What am I
award.
nominated for?
I don't know what I don't even know if did they even
What
post
does
what
this-
you nominated
the SASMA what? Oh, social
Social
media
media.
personality of the year, right?
Yeah. What? No. I'm thinking of
for.
what.
Okay, I'm looking. Okay.
Social media personality of the year.
Okay.
Who was your vote? Yeah, social media personality of the year. So, considering you've been nominated, what are the SASMA awards and what is it about? Because I ain't got a goddamn clue.
Girl, I don't know either. And normally, when you're nominated for
Yes.
something or when you've been chosen, they send you an email and you
Yeah.
approve and you send them an image that
Yeah.
they should use for
Yes.
that.
Yes.
But with these ones, I was just as shocked as everybody else. I'm just watching Yano lyrics and I'm just like, Londie, and I'm like, hey. What's going on?
And how long have they been a thing for? Because I've never heard of them.
A minute.
Never
I
heard
think
of
maybe
them.
they're like on their 5th or 4th year.
Minute.
But they've been,
Oh, you said a minute.
Yeah.
Fourth
they've been
minute.
around for-
Fourth minute. No, because wait, let me see these nominations. Okay. Okay.
So what I wanted to say though
Okay.
is,
Sorry.
tell us who is she nominated with, Pela? How-
Okay, Anika Dambuza.
Why?
Okay,
Why? Why you guys
the
doing
Real
that?
Makoti. Is that Real Makoti?
Yes. Nadia Jafta.
Yeah.
Kayla
Nadia should
Kim
win it.
K.
Yeah.
Primo 19.
Oh,
love him.
Primo. should
Okay.
win it.
Dineo Molesane.
Okay.
Panele Ndava.
Okay.
Snetemba
Oh,
Madondo.
Vanele.
All right.
And Londie London. Yes.
Why and?
Who's the other one,
London?
Madondo?
It's
No,
me
I'm saying
first.
Londie London.
I'm
and,
the face
and
of the
everybody.
thing.
Oh, you're the first in the carousel.
But also, guys, please don't vote for me. Does it require you to pay money, SMS,
Yes,
whatever?
the SMSs cost
Please
money.
do not vote for me. I know nothing about these awards, and no one contacted me that I'm nominated for this.
Yeah.
So I don't know when the award ceremony is, where you guys should vote. Please keep me out of this. I saw you guys tagging me. I got excited for a bit, but like now my brain is processing, and I'm
That's-
just like,
no,
No.
man.
Yeah.
I mean, there's an award for social media dominance of the year. What the hell does that mean? Okay, and
no, there's
then
nothing wrong with that.
no, I'm just very.
Who's running these awards?
I haven't the faintest idea who owns that one. But my thing is that I have an issue with how they seem to be cloud chasing more than they are about appreciating
Yeah.
creatives. Because
Based on
when you look at
merits.
all the nominees in totality and some of the categories and the people that are nominated in those categories, it just does not make sense. But now when you look at it from a cloud chasing
Perspective, yeah.
perspective, it makes sense why you'd want to nominate like Eliema and that other girl in the same category, because you want their fan bases to be fighting. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And you gotta be getting a lot of people SMSing and you guys are gonna be making money, because at the end of the day, the only person that's making money out of these awards are the owners of the awards, because they're making money from that USSD thing where people are voting.
Yeah.
They're making money from that. And their brand involvement that they get, they're making money. The people who win on that stage walk away with nothing when their fans have spent so much money for them.
Oh,
If there was a monetary value attached to it, at least I would give them a pass. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But from my understanding, there
But
isn't
also for
any,
me, it's the way they go about it. You know,
Yeah.
with Basadi, they email you
Yeah,
first.
yeah.
You know,
Get
it.
notified, yeah.
You get that recognition
Yes,
as well.
yes, it's
But like with this one,
Yeah.
it's just like, what's going on?
And listen, you won't be the first person to actually say what you just said, because I think it was last year when Lasiso came out and said, please guys, don't vote for me at the SASMAs
Yeah.
because
Damn.
like what the hell?
Was it the
Yeah.
SASMAs? Because I remember. he
Yeah,
did.
it was the SASMAs,
Oh, so
because
it's like-
the other awards that are similar to them is the DSTV Content Creators Awards. I mean, those are done properly. Like
Yeah,
they
they look
released their
proper.
panel
They look
with,
proper.
I think Anelem Dot, that's one of the panelists of your adjudicators or
Oh,
something
my
like
girl.
that. Like proper people and proper channels and all of that, right? And we're not saying this to kind of try and kill these awards or whatever. Listen, there is potential for them to be bigger.
Yeah.
There's potential for them to actually become a thing, right? But let's do things right,
Yeah.
Because what I'm seeing right now, for me, it's giving. If I want to be messy, I'll say scamming. But
Hey, I respect a scammer, but you can't scam a scammer, okay?
We are a clean show. We are a clean show. We are a grown-up show.
That's scary.
You can't scam a scammer.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
So
no,
since
no,
we are
no.
grown-ups, we are grown-ups and we want to encourage
Yeah.
young creatives to start
I might
things,
even
whatever.
be the oldest
Yeah.
person nominated in this.
No, man.
No, I think
Have you
Anika
seen
in
some
the 80s
older
as well.
people?
Who's in
Oh,
Anika
wow.
Tambuza.
Podcast and Chill was
But like, is she
nominated.
34?
Oh, okay. I don't
Okay.
know.
Bengathi into abantwana man. And abang memanga even at the events when they were
At the-
like
at the nominees,
announcing.
whatever.
Yeah.
But then again, Londie, they can't be inviting you guys because you're gonna want bottles of what and they don't want to be
Yeah,
paying
yeah.
They must not nominate me as well. Yo, minangi
Oh,
right,
Music
guys.
Pulse got nominated. Spreading Humans
Yeah.
got nominated.
Yes.
Oh, and us.
Congratulations.
Podcast and Chill got nominated.
No, there's a
We
reason.
didn't
There's a
exist.
reason.
We didn't exist last year.
Yes, yeah, there's a reason we're not
Yes.
there. Yeah.
Next year, I want to be nominated, or else we're going to keep up with this thing that you said. That's what we're going to
come.
That's what
Also,
we're
you
going to
want
push.
to be nominated.
No, man. But
Is this why you're beefing with the award?
Get ready for a moment.
Guys, congratulations for being nominated.
Yeah.
But please, guys, mina ngangivoteli. Abanye bakhona abo Primo, abo Bandile bengawina.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Banele,
I'm
babe.
rooting for,
Oh, Banele,
for
Banele.
Primo for sure.
Right, cool. Hey, let's talk about what's happening on the TV landscape, because there's a new show on Disney Plus.
Yeah, bo.
Yeah, there's a new show on Disney Plus called the Shards, right?
Oh,
So
yes.
it's like this. So you've got a high school drama, the usual American high school
The
drama,
rich
right?
kids.
That is set around the wealth community,
Yeah.
with money and all of that. Set in the 1980s, and there's a serial killer on the loose. So you have the kids drama that they have to deal with, and also the element of this killer that is, murdering people.
Yeah.
And it's a bit of a whodunit as well, because now you keep on wondering, of all the people that you're seeing on screen, who could be,
Yeah.
the perpetrator and all of that. So I went to the premiere of this show.
Fire.
a couple of weeks ago. Everybody was there, everybody and their mamas.
Everybody and their mom.
It's Disney.
It's Disney, you know.
Yeah.
It's Disney. It was there. And look, judging by the reception in the room, it was received very well in the room, you know, with the people that were there. And because it's got a lot of like your contemporary, you know, themes like, you know, bisexuality, not even bisexuality,
Sexuality,
sexual fluidity. There you go.
She has a flu.
Yeah, so you know, there are people, you know, who have sex, no labels. It's beautiful people, beautiful young people, you
Nice.
know, with
Open-minded people.
yeah, open-minded people. So, what do you guys think about it?
Well, I mean, from what I've watched, obviously it's clear that you want to assume that I think his character's name is Robert.
Yeah.
Who is the
Robert
killer?
Malraux.
Yes, because he's the new kid in town, and he also has just these ways about him that are kind of like dark. So I'm assuming you're supposed to suspect him for the longest time.
Yeah.
But yeah, obviously, if you're not into gore, there is a lot of gore, and he's great with like thriller type things because he also did the Menendez brothers.
Yeah, the monster.
That's the monster series. So it's kind of shot like that. It's kind of like what you would expect, but it's beautiful in terms of cinematography and stuff. And like I said, it does have you wondering who the killer is and who it could be. But yeah, I feel like it's crazy because there's also a lot of darkness that's always associated with super rich kids.
Kids.
In any TV show I've watched about rich kids, whether it's like on Netflix, there was a show called Elite, it's a Spanish show, whatever. There's always a lot of darkness that comes with like all of this wealth. And also the kids are also trying to be really, really grown. So I think you mentioned that the casting is done that way.
Yeah. Because for me, that was if I were to critique it, it's like the kids looked a little too old to be high schoolers.
Yeah.
But then when you look at I think
behavior.
The storyline.
by episode
also.
4,
Yeah.
it made sense for me because I feel like these kids want to grow up so fast. The way that they dress, the lifestyle that they lead, you know what I mean? It's too grown up for them.
the
you know.
drinking,
But
the
then if
sex.
you've got money, you know, you tend to grow very fast. Sometimes, you know, people think it's the opposite, that if you are poor, circumstances forces you to become but
grown.
on the other spectrum as well, on the other side, people with a lot of money, who grew up with a lot of money, a lot of them tend to get into situations and whatever way too early, you know.
I think the reason with that is that they just want to try new things. If you can afford a lot of things, you just want to see what else can I not access, you know, with this money. But for me, you know, I'm really scared of thrillers and horror series or movies or whatever the case may be. But I love a high school drama. But with this one, it looks good, but I feel like I might not be able to finish
Sleep
it.
at your man's house when you watch.
I need someone with. I was alone when I started watching it, so I need people with me so I can finish it properly. But shot well, beautifully, and also it's based on a true novel. So for me, that is already tick. So the people that have read the novel are already like looking forward to the scenes that they enjoyed while reading. So yeah, man, we'll see what happens.
I'll say this. If you are a Ryan Murphy fan, right? If you've watched American Horror Story, if you've watched a lot of his dark, because he's
Brian
very
Murphy, yes. Why do I
yeah,
think
you know what I mean?
should know
He
that?
has this tendency of wanting to show the dark side of glamour. You know what I mean? So if you are into that, if you're into, you know, seeing the rich people get their comeuppance, you know, if you want to see,
there's a lot of
you
sex,
probably,
drugs.
you gotta definitely enjoy this. Like she said, if you watched Monster, the Menendez brothers, especially, it's shot in the same way.
Same.
It's very similar to that. So if you really enjoy that within the Monster universe on the other
Even if
streamer,
you enjoy like a crime series.
yeah. Look, I mean, if it is
still a
slow
lot
though,
of,
the pacing is a little slow.
Yeah, because even getting to know the characters, like in the first episode, you still don't really know them. But second episode, you start to see and you're like, okay, who in this group could be, you know? So I'm just
serial
hoping,
killer.
I'm just hoping that by the end of it, I'm like my jaw is on the floor
Yes.
in terms of who it is.
it's the
But
new
yeah, no,
students.
Disney Plus is coming with the
All right,
fire.
cool. So yeah, the Shards is available on Disney Plus right now.
Pay
I think
your
they've
Disney
got,
subscription.
They've got
Yeah,
like 5
good.
episodes in. They've got 5 episodes in. Go check it out. Disney Plus is available in South Africa. I think it's only like 100 and something. I pay annually, so I don't know monthly.
Ooh, yeah,
Monthly, I think it's like 150. Got price, guys. What's the price?
I think is it
A monthly subscription, Disney Plus.
Like
Google that more very
99?
quickly.
I think it's 99.
No, it can't be 99. It's one something. It's one something. Can't be 99. Yeah, but anyway, yeah. So the episode
But
of
guys,
the
it's
Shards are
affordable
available. Yeah,
for the
it's very
shows that you're
affordable.
gonna
Yeah.
get.
And also, while you're on Disney Plus, there are other things that you can watch on there. I mean, I
Oh,
watch
they
a lot
have
of
the best
Disney Plus.
shows.
If you've got kids, all the Disney catalog is available on Disney Plus. You know. 179. Yeah, 179. Yeah, you get a
Reasonable.
lot. You get if you're into
Yeah.
nature stuff, right? There is
That's my
National
son. That's my
Geographic.
shit.
Yeah.
My son's
Yeah,
always watching
national.
National
Yeah,
Geographic.
so you're not just only paying to watch this. There's a lot of content that is available on Disney Plus. Go check it out. Yeah, staying in the entertainment industry, guys.
What else is happening?
So, do you guys watch news channels, the
He looks
24-hour news
stressed.
channels?
Yeah, it looks stressed.
Yeah.
No, it is
Here and
stressing
there.
me. You know,
News 24.
Newsroom.
I just mean 24-hour
Newsroom.
news
I watch it,
channels.
yeah.
Yeah,
I've
like,
done an interview with Newsroom.
yeah, like so like your ENC. So Newsroom came about and it was a wholly owned black-owned company, you know what I mean? Nkosi Nkosi, he is the guy, Thokozani Nkosi Nkosi, he's the guy who was on Yizo back in the day, you know?
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Who's now a producer and a businessman, teamed up with
Fire.
Thabile Ngwato. Yeah, so he teamed up with Thabile Ngwato and they created, and so there was an open pitch at MultiChoice for a new news channel outside of ENCA. Remember we used to have
ENCA.
and then
ENCA.
no,
ENCA.
there was another channel.
Oh, ENNCA.
Yeah.
Huh?
ANN7, yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
Thank you.
GG.
With those journalists.
GG.
Listen, ANN7 was famous for one clip. There was a girl who said something about what he was fatally shot and she, what was she saying? Something along this line.
Oh, bayega makama, bayega.
Anyway,
Let's go.
back to this. Yeah? Back to this. So now, there was an open pitch that was put out by MultiChoice, right, for a new channel after ANN7, and Thabile and Ulona and Thokozani pitched, and they were able to get
Nice.
the deal, and they created Newsroom Africa, right, which was a beautiful thing. Two young black people, getting into that space and actually owning a news channel, right? And their company, Thokozani Ngwato Group, I think is what it's called, grew. And they ended up creating other platforms like a kids channel called Playroom. So Playroom is like Disney on DSTV. You know those Disney channels, the Cartoon Network, Cartoon Network and all of that. So they had that, and they had another one, the Movie Room, which was specifically for films and all of that, right? Sad news. I had to break the news this past week. Unfortunately, the pair have now decided to part their ways.
Are they friends?
no.
It's a woman and a man? Or
Yes, a woman and a
okay.
man. Yeah. I don't know how friendly they were outside of being business partners. But they had to part ways. And what happened is that now Thabile retains ownership Newsroom Africa. So the channels are not going anywhere. They're still remaining on air.
Okay.
So Thabile will now be, the owner of Newsroom Africa.
Alone.
And then Thokozani now has gone into the other side where he's taking over Playroom
And the movie room.
and the movie room, and they're calling it the Rooms Network or something like
No,
that.
we own rooms.
Yeah.
We own room, unfortunately.
Yeah. But what was beautiful, what was amazing about this whole thing is that you see the creativity of Thokozani, because Thokozani comes from a television and acting and performance,
Background.
space, right? And you can already see his impact on the other side with the Rooms Network, where he's now acquired the rights to one of the biggest web series to ever come out of Africa, not just South Africa, out of Africa, and that is Shut Up, Men Are Talking. Have you seen it?
No, shut
my
up, men
God.
are talking.
Yes. Oh, beautiful. It's a movie. So Chris Q.
I think you've spoken about it
Chris Q
before.
had shot this as a movie.
Yeah.
But then could not get it to where he needed to be, or maybe distribution or whatever. And then he started to just chop it up and put it on YouTube. And
yes,
it
you did
became
speak
a
about it.
huge sensation. Acquired like over 14 million views.
Wow.
Like it was big, right? So now, Newsroom, that is now owned by Thokozani Nkosi alone, now will be
No, he owns Playroom.
and but the new Rooms Network. So
Rooms
under the Rooms
Network,
Network,
yes,
there's
Rooms
Playroom,
Network,
which
yes.
is for the kids.
Newsroom
And then there is
movie
Movie Room, not Newsroom. Movie
Yes,
Room, yes,
yes.
thank you. So now Movie Room has acquired the rights to actually flight Shut Up Men Are Talking on TV.
nice.
So for the first time ever, it will premiere on TV. If you want to see it in full, you didn't get a chance to see it on YouTube, go watch it. I think it comes out on the 31st, right, Mahao? 31st, Shut Up Men Are Talking.
You did talk about it.
Before. It was
Yeah.
So this is a big deal. So it's a big deal in
So
that.
has it already been taken off YouTube?
It was taken
prepare
off
for-
YouTube a long time ago.
Oh, okay.
Yes. It was
Nice.
taken on YouTube, out of YouTube around the second premiere. Because what he would do is that he did the chopped up parts, and then he did like a full thing. But those full thing was a one night only,
Exclusive,
special viewing and all
type
of
of
that.
thing.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, man, that's where we are with. For me, I'm always in two ways about changes within our industry, right? Because changes sometimes are good. You want to see, like, for instance, now seeing Thokozani being able to option, a project that other people were not even going to do that. You know what I mean? That's an opportunity for young filmmakers. Maybe there's another kid there who's got an idea that it's on YouTube, or who's got an idea that needs money. Now, Movie Room is opening a platform for that. To understand? Positive, great things, right? On the other side, I'm on some ish. I hate it when, companies that are doing well end up being dismantled, because once you remove this thread, sometimes we remove one thread and
The whole thing comes apart. Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, it is what
But
it
it
is.
seems like they tried to have a relatively fair split, as opposed to one person completely leaving and they've built something. You know?
It might work out.
Yeah, but
might
you
work
know,
out.
you know what I'm curious about? I want to see where the editorial direction of News Africa will be in the next year or so. Because I don't know if you guys noticed on TikTok, now you've got journalists on TikTok, right, who are literally doing their own accounts. You know, they sit in court. There's another little Komotso Mudisa. Love her to
People
bits.
are
Is
like
it the one that
literally standing by
runs?
the stand.
Yes!
Love
she's
her to
my
bits.
favorite.
No, but
She
also,
literally runs to get the questions
Yeah.
Is
in.
that the one that spoke to Tebeko Tobijani?
Yes,
possibly,
Yeah,
yes.
it's like, are you ready
Yeah.
to take the
Yeah,
stand?
Yeah, no,
yeah,
I said,
I
I'm
love
taking
them.
the stand.
I love them to
just go
bits.
and
And
say
you know,
people's names.
and even the way that, like, if you go to a YouTube channel, name,
Yeah.
the way that she breaks out the stories of the day. Oh man, I'm like, like she's got that thing, man. Where she kind of gets you where you need to
fire.
go and gives you what you want to do. So with that happening now, I mean, what is the future of this news channel? I think we spoke about this last week or something like that. When we were talking about what was happening at ENCA. I don't know if you guys remember that I was talking. We did we talk about it? Yeah, I think we did.
No,
we didn't talk about it. The ENCA thing, ENCA is retrenching people.
No.
Damn, guys,
We didn't talk
over
about it. You
100.
talked about it on X.
Oh, okay.
Where you talk to people that are not us.
Yeah.
Over 100.
You said recharge.
Over 100 people will be retrenched.
He said we.
I'm Switzerland.
Hey,
Don't
he said
group me
we.
with...
So over 100 people are getting retrenched
Yes.
from ENCA by
Why?
November.
Why? What's
No,
happening?
because they are restructuring. So we don't know if it's a money thing or
It's
if it's
AI.
I was going to say.
you get what I'm saying.
AI.
So imagine over 100 people are going to be losing their
How
jobs
am
at
I?
ENCA by November, and so that makes you question, where is the future of journalism in South Africa? Where's the future of storytelling? Because when newsrooms are reduced, due diligence does kind of suffer a little bit. You get what I mean? Yeah. But anyway, it is what it is. Yeah. So that's what's happening in the landscape.
That is so
Wow.
For
sad.
TV and all of that. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's a bit
Sure.
deep, but like in the fashion space,
Yeah.
the Miss SA Top 19 got announced by Minnie Dlamini. She did a
Yes.
fabulous job.
Yeah.
But all we could see, did you guys watch?
That
was-
video was pure beans and mash. Like whatever people be eating in the UK,
Chamiso.
that German shepherd food of theirs, just peas and beans and jack potatoes. I don't even know what to call it. That video was ass. I'm sorry.
Mac and cheese.
Sorry, shout out Miss Issei, but no. That video is the worst. And it's like, that's the
Do
worst.
we have the video?
Are you guys aware of that? No.
Okay, which video we talk about? Are we talking about the announcement
the
video? where-
announcement
Okay,
for the
I
top
think we've all seen it.
19.
It's fine. Let's go.
The
Okay.
video, as Phil would say, add it here, guys. The video, no.
Yeah, so that was announced, and
Yeah.
the ladies were wearing suits. They were all suited up. I'm not sure who the stylist was.
Yeah.
But I just know that the suits were from Nada.
House of Nala.
House of Nala.
Mm.
House of Nala retail.
Mm-hmm.
So normally
the
they
most
do very
disappointing
beautiful
announcements.
gowns,
and-
you know?
Yes.
But like with this, I feel like the suits were very like, maybe they were meant to be minimalistic and like, you know, focus on the beauty of the girl.
Yes,
you
maybe
know what
that
I'm
was
saying?
the angle.
But like the fits were also
I
not
was about
great
to say
for
is
me.
that
The fit
the
of the suits,
tailoring of the shoots.
it gave. I just got it from Foschini, but it's
Yes.
not tailored for me,
Yeah.
and it's fine.
I'm going to my first job interview, fresh out of varsity.
Yeah.
Like that was the vibe. And also I don't understand the black and white element in the beginning because I'm like, we want to really see how beautiful these
Yeah, the
girls are,
black
yeah.
and white
women
was very
are.
dry.
I haven't. Maraba fits.
Yeah, that's why I'm so worried.
It swallowed
The
her. The
first
brown one, the
third
brown
one.
lady, the girl in a brown thing. This one, the girl in a brown. So look at it. It's swallowed like it makes her look so short. I mean, does that?
But why did they go with this angle? Because the
That's what
announcements
I'm
have always been
saying.
beautiful.
Oh, is it just me?
And it's always
why-
been like profile for announcements.
Yes.
Why is it like full
Beautiful
body this
profile.
time?
Let me go look at these
Okay.
things.
It's giving like a Forbes shoot. Like,
I get
are we
what?
like announcing the top 30 businesswomen of the year, or is it Miss SA?
Okay,
What's
that I can
happening?
forgive.
No,
red
the
one,
pose helped her. Like, no, she's posing. Nah,
This I
she
can
posed.
forgive.
I'm already
Guys, I'm
voting for her because she
I'm not being
posed.
distracted.
Gag, guys,
The tie with there's no shirt underneath this.
Yeah.
this
First of
this
all,
one?
the thing that we're mostly looking forward to in Miss
What the
SA
hell
is
is
them in
that?
the swimsuits.
What
So
the hell is
how
that?
dare you do the opposite?
But you
and
know what?
make them
I would not
wear
even have minded. Remember back in the day, Londie.
No, this one. Hi. Aber some fucking a white collar ngaphezulu.
Remember back in the
No,
day.
this one, because I didn't look like this, similar, but mine had a white collar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
something.
that's when it eats down. This one is just a tie sitting on a neck. Yes?
Back in the day, they used to do these profile photo shoot, right? Like as if studio profile mid.
Yes.
Profile
White vest,
thing.
blue
Yeah.
jeans.
That works. All it was about like minimal
Yeah.
makeup and all of that. Like you were just being given
Yeah, nice pair
the
of
face
Levi's
of this
jeans.
person.
Yes.
This is the
Heels,
face, you know.
White tank top.
They were trying something new, and I feel like this took them 5 years back. This
Yeah,
looks old.
yeah.
Yeah, it looks
and even
very
even
old.
with those
Oh,
photos in the
can I
background.
see the one with the dress and the shirt?
Yeah.
Ladies, if you don't make it, at least ask for the pictures for LinkedIn once. Aye.
How did she get a dress and a
What the
figure
hell?
belt? That one. How did she get? See, she got a dress and a figure belt.
I'm looking at the picture
I'm
now.
voting for her for Ms. SA. She fought for her rights.
I'm voting for.
Yeah, Mara. Okay, guys, let's do better. Let's do better.
Do you have a favorite?
I don't know who's nominated.
There, we have the list.
I don't
Do you
want to
have a
judge them
favorite,
based on this.
Chaviso?
Guys, I'm sorry.
I'll
I'm not
wait for
inspired by
another
any of
more
these- Yeah,
content.
come with a different photo shoot. I can't vote for these ladies.
I'm
like
sorry.
This. They're doing.
I don't
want
want to judge anybody based on this because
I
this
feel
is
like
not
for
really.
an announcement, we just need their faces.
Yeah.
Top
Who's
profile pictures, we don't need to see their bodies, especially in a suit.
So yeah, so this is 19, right? So we're still gonna go to 10. Maybe when you get to 10, the budget will increase.
Yeah.
You know?
But this was
Who's gonna-
but not budget.
where's it coming
but this
from?
was
All of a sudden.
the first announcement. Right?
Okay. Yeah, but I'm just saying we're still gonna go to
This
10.
was supposed to be the
we're
best
we're still
one.
gonna go to top 10 or 10 can go in
The first
yeah, we're
time
still
I've
gonna go
Yeah,
to
but
top
these
10.
this one was
beautiful
supposed to get us
ladies.
more excited.
Yeah.
Like, ooh, we back.
the suit you said
Right.
is from House of what?
House of Nala.
House of Nala.
House of Futsek. You hate
And
these type.
Hey, wait, no.
Sorry.
But it's House of Nala retail. So maybe they sold.
What? So it's about
They
maybe
could
some off the rack.
source. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
No, why am I being you?
Yo, let's move.
Who styled Babadra?
Oh,
Because
why
I
you
need to
drag
find.
me?
I need to find who it is. so
Hey, that was
don't-
last week, my baby. We are here. We in episode 20. What?
I'm not-
36.
26.
I'm not
You
the same-
cannot.
I'm not the same woman I was
Nana.
a minute ago.
No.
I'm not, you said you're
Hey.
a different guy from last year. I'm a different woman from last minute. Like, I don't mean that. Honestly,
Minute
love
by
you.
minute, we move.
Yeah, cool,
Miguel
cool.
is coming to the country.
Hey, Miguel.
Let me tell you, I have to speak
Lord,
on
it's
this.
flower bomb.
I have to
Then it's
speak on
Lord,
this.
the flower bomb.
Ah.
Lord, but you hear it, right? You'll never hear it the same
Lord, the
anymore.
flower bomb.
Lord, the flower bomb. Youngest.
I actually went to his concert when he came here the first time. I can't remember where it was. It was the ghetto.
Which
but
year was it?
I
Don't
was.
remember Miguel being here.
I remember I was
It's been here.
I was 14.
Was he here with Wale? Because Wale is
I don't know,
always
but it's
roaming
been
the
here.
streets.
This is second.
I was 14. It was the most sexual concert you could ever imagine. Like at some point he was grinding on the stage, like on the floor of the stage. And I remember I'd gone with my older cousin, and I remember saying to her when I left, because she was like maybe 20, 21 at the time. And I said to her when we left, I said, I literally feel like I just lost my virginity. It was so
How were you
sexual.
allowed to go there at 14?
It's a concert. I was 14 or 16. What year was it, Mahal? Because I'm 2 years older than the year, so I'll know.
Check. Don't
2013, so I
Don't
was
do a
15.
Tshego situation.
No, I was they were cooking my boy.
Yeah.
But no, I was with my cousin, and yeah, like, so if it was 20...
Okay, wait, I'm lost. Come on.
I most fundisa ukubukela izinto zabanye abantu.
Oh, okay. I don't know. You see now I'm lost. What are you talking about?
No, because he streams, right?
Okay.
Tshego boy.
Yes. Oh, okay. So something happened on the stream.
He was a guest on a stream.
Okay, so Tshego was a guest on the stream.
Yes.
And he said some
And
messy
there was
things.
a girlie there. And then the girlie said, I've known you since I was 17.
Oh. Oh, Tshego is short, man. It's like in his 40s or something.
No, man. He's in his 30s.
That's where the problem
30s.
was.
He's 35.
He's 35.
And the
Yes.
girl was?
So she said, no, he said, how old are you? She said, I'm 27. Then he's like, oh, how long have I known you? And then
10
she
years.
said 10 years.
Yes. And the girl is like, oh, but the 10 years means I was 17 on those.
No,
Oh.
people did their calculation.
Oh, it's not the girl who
And then
said that.
then
No,
the girl
so-
was like, how old were you? And then he's like, ooh, 25, 26. Yo, he started like, yes, sis. Lama age, ubela.
Ah, okay, maybe he can get away. He doesn't look it, so he can get away with it. Okay, proceed.
Yeah,
What
so the
virginity lost?
concert,
Why did you ask?
I lost my virginity via my eyes
Yeah.
because of how sexual that concert was. I was shocked. But I was like, yeah, it was, I think, my first concert
Yeah.
ever. And yeah, if it was 20, what did you say, Karabo?
2013.
13, yeah, so I was 15. Yeah,
Ah.
so it was a concert and I went with my cousin, no boys, nothing. You know what I mean?
How were you allowed at a Miguel concert?
But it was fire. I love his music, so I'm excited. I mean, I don't really care for him coming back because there's nothing recent that I feel like.
you got him at his peak.
Yes, I
actually.
got like, I don't know if Dawn was out, but I got a different version of him. I don't think I would attend now unless I had nothing else to do.
What's new now, but on
But
his
sh-
playlist?
I don't know. I don't
He's just
follow
gonna come in with a
Miguel.
Dawn,
Yeah.
Londie,
But
flower
I
bomb.
even Sohor Ulon is here as well. I mean, I didn't
Who's
even
here?
know that he was coming. Tyrese.
Tyrese.
Yes, I think
How you
Tyrese is in the
gonna
country.
badly
Yeah, I didn't even know that he was coming. You know,
wait,
He's
and
doing
guess
a lot
what?
on socials for me.
I'm even seeing him. I'm even seeing
He's
him.
just coming here for the girls.
And I even see,
yeah.
you know, I only saw where he's coming.
Check your DMs,
And I
girlies.
see it on politics TikTok.
Yeah.
You know, apparently because apparently some guy wherever was doing a video telling Tyrese that he must not come to South Africa because we are xenophobic in Tontoni, right? And Chiki.
That's funny.
And you know how
now.
TikTok is. You open one video about something, they give you 10.
And then
And then all of a
algorithm
sudden,
changes.
there's a video saying that he looks miserable at OR Tambo at the airport. How he's already here even.
No, because I see
He
on his
probably has
Instagram.
been here. It's like
Yeah.
about Anthony Hamilton.
Hey.
They always roaming the
Yeah.
streets.
But he said that he was offered to be flown on a private
Oh,
plane.
he's here.
And he
There
said
you go.
no. Yeah. So
Is he
where's
here right
performing?
now?
Konamanje.
Can he come to
And
read the
Ndlela Mall,
room?
he's going
Yeah.
to be performing at Ndlela Mall, right?
Oh, Ndlela Mall is still a thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
now they've got a thing
Oh,
going
great.
on. It's not just him. There's a couple of them. I think Maya is here. Who else? Maya is here.
Yo, MacG, bump up the cheese. Can we get one of them? Yes.
Wait, where's Ndlela Mall?
Tyrese
It's in
would
Pretoria.
die to be here.
Pretoria.
I want him
Yes.
to see the
What?
clip. Tyrese would die to be here.
Tyrese, come cry about your Shayla here, man. I love Tyrese. He's funny.
Yeah, he's very funny.
Okay.
Jill Scott is coming in October. I need that. I need that.
I'm taking my freedom.
You know what I mean?
Putting it in Jill Scott.
I don't even know. Damn, pause.
Yeah, so
but-
a few
yeah.
artists since
I'm
they're taking
excited
forever
about
are gonna
that.
be performing.
Yeah,
at
but
Nkala.
like also, I feel like the
thing,
Miguel one was like announced too soon. It's like next year May.
No, but the tickets
It's next
the tickets
year.
are expensive.
next
But they're like
year, May.
950. These kids need to be able to save for
Only
apartheid. Yeah,
$950.
yeah, yeah.
These
Only
kids bought for
$950 to
Travis Scott. Travis Scott was sold out. Do you know how much the tickets were? I bought for my brother and his girlfriend.
And they were expensive.
And
Oh, rich weights.
Huh?
Slash my tires.
Now my girlfriend.
And the girlfriend, damn. I'll say to my brother, Ish, I
And the
can plug you,
girlfriend.
but...
I hope they're still dating because what?
Hi, Bo.
Yeah.
You don't even.
I didn't like her anyway.
Oh.
When last did you see her?
Hmm?
When last did you see her?
The day,
The day you were giving tickets.
Why didn't you like her?
Hey, you so bugeda la tiketi. Wow. No, but
Why didn't you like
I
her?
think he has a new girlfriend. Yeah?
Why didn't you like her?
She could have just came to my salon and got her hair done. That's all I was caring about.
Oh, not take, and
Oh, so
not
she
get
didn't
your
do-
brother.
She didn't do anything.
Is that?
Oh.
I thought maybe she was rude or she did something.
No, she was nice.
Yes.
Very nice girl.
So inking I go to Joe, I figure a salon
No,
was
but you know
more
how-
than a hairstyle.
See, Nabo Sisi, you are Sazis. We always expect like high standards for our brothers.
Yes.
You know, and I'm
yeah.
just like-
To our brothers, okay, I love my baby brother, but for me, he's 21.
Yeah.
So like, if I'm like randomly going past the crib and let's say he's chilling with a girl, I'm like, hi guys, and I go do what I need to do and I leave because I'm not going to be, hi Shamiso, nice to meet you. What's your name? And then next week I'm seeing a new girl.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna waste my time. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So,
But
for
with
me,
him, he was very loyal.
come with a
Sham.
steady.
Is it?
Come
He
with a
was very
steady.
loyal.
You
All right,
know.
cool. Listen, not all of us are as rich as Londie that can buy 2 tickets
Hey,
for my
why do you
girlfriends,
keep
right?
saying I'm rich?
Some of us need.
I'm
need
not
Some of us need to
rich.
save quick data, guys.
Yeah, no, even me, I need data. Vodacom, Mutini, min.
Yeah, some of us have to save on some data, bruh, and I've been with Vodacom ever. I've
Since
never
I got
used
a
any-
phone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've got the same number. I never had to
Very
swap
reliable.
it.
It
Since I was
don't
12.
everywhere. If Vodacom, that's the thing.
No, sometimes if I'm away and someone is like,
Yeah.
oh no, I don't have network and I have network, I'm like, I know you're not on Vodacom.
Yeah,
Because there's
probably on
other
the other
networks
networks.
that, you know.
Yeah.
But the data message is always one thing that makes me feel like, speaking of rich bitch, I'm always like, getting the message that you've run out of data just feels so, especially when you're showing someone something. Like if I'm showing you something, then all of a sudden you have
No.
zero. I'm like,
But
oh,
if you're
this is
watching
such...
like Netflix on your phone
Yeah.
and then the message pops up at the top,
Yeah.
you have ran out of data and then
Yes.
everything starts glitching. Like,
Yeah, I was actually watching last week's episode because I enjoyed it so much in the bathtub in Harties like the other day and then ran out of data.
Oh
but I
my
mean,
God.
dude, I was embarrassed by
You
myself.
were taking
I'm alone
too
in the
much
bath.
content with your boyfriend.
Yes. You know, because obviously we're on TikTok, we're on YouTube, we're
Yeah.
on Instagram, we're on Facebook, we're on Twitter.
Yeah.
But I mean, at least Vodacom seems to have a solution for that where you don't have to run out of data.
No, I think one of the things that I have always enjoyed about using Vodacom, right, is that I don't know. By the time I get that message, I would have been alerted for you're running low.
Oh,
right?
you have less than
Yeah,
1
80%.
gigabyte.
And they will even give you an option of getting an advance. You can even get an advance on airtime
Yeah,
and all
but
of
you have
that.
to pay that
And-
back.
yeah, you have to pay.
But at least they're like, hey, man,
Yeah,
at least if you're in
pay
trouble,
back.
Ricky will choose it
But
and then
here's
one
the- yeah.
kolota.
Yeah.
It's gonna-
Remember how
Yeah.
for 1 gig you used to pay like 150 rand for 1 gig, right? Back in the day, like whatever. I'm so happy that our data situation in South Africa it has fallen. You remember there was a thing when we were saying data must fall.
Yes,
It has
data
fallen
must
because
fall.
tell me this: how is it that Vodacom is giving you guys, all of us right now, right, 35 gigabytes of data for
can
only
use that.
169 rand?
Yeah, when?
35.
Oh,
35
buying that for me and all my
gigabytes.
cousins.
That's lasting me 2 months.
You get what I'm saying?
If not, yeah.
Oh my God! And they break
No,
it
but it only expires after 30 days.
Oh,
Yeah,
30
it only
days.
expires after
That's a
30 days.
fair
As it's with all time
Yes,
that you buy now.
yes.
Yeah, it expires after. So 35 gigabytes, they break it down like this, right? Barry, 15 gigabytes, anytime data, so you can use it at any time net. So that's 15 gigabytes plus 15 that you can use at night, doing whatever
Oh,
it
the
is that you
night
want to do.
I
owl.
love the night
The night
owl.
owl,
'Cause I'm always up checking TikTok.
at
Yeah.
night.
Oh.
Yes.
And then 5 gigabytes for your YouTube data. So if you,
Oh.
so if you're open YouTube, right? The data that you're using on YouTube
It's
is
not
not
gonna touch
affecting
your
the
other
yes.
data.
It's not gonna touch, right? But
That's
guess
nice.
What?
Vodacom has just been so generous. They decided, you know what? That's not even enough. What you're gonna do is that we're gonna give you 5 more gigabytes of
For
data
free.
for free.
For love. Because we care about
And
you.
you can use it at any time.
Can
And
use
that's
it anytime on YouTube.
For our
Yes,
roomies to not miss
system.
our episodes, please
Yeah.
get on
YouTube
it.
5 gigabytes. You just need to watch
You
us.
know?
Valley Network. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
That's it.
Just watch us.
How much is it again?
169. So go through to
That's all you need.
Vodapay. Vodapay is where you access all your Vodacom airtime and all
So
those
that you
things,
don't
right?
miss out on your
And then you
favorite
get it
show.
done. Yeah, and you get
Jesus,
it there.
we've been blessing the roomies. Hey,
Yo,
what the hell?
wena.
That's what I get the other day. Some people say, we're not coming. I'm like, no, you're not coming because you don't have data. Don't be saying you are boycotting because you are a fan.
No, but
you are
everybody that's
boycotting because
watching
data.
I don't even need to ask someone. I feel like asking someone for data is like,
Yeah.
must be so humiliating.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The last
because
time I did that was in 2010.
like varsity or something, when they say that like someone is like an entry level blesser, so they
Yeah.
buy data and airtime.
Yeah.
No,
And then
they're
you
not
get
a blesser.
Entry level.
They're just giving what they have.
Yeah.
entry level.
It's exclusive to Vodapay, so I don't think you can buy it on other apps except Vodapay. So I think
Oh,
you
that's
need to
right. I
be
don't mind
using Vodapay.
downloading
Voda-
that.
Okay, the blessers
Let's
need
go.
to get on Vodapay and
Yeah.
start
And then-
blessing.
Yeah, because some girl's gonna get the 35 gigabytes. Like, oh my god, he's so generous. But Kanti, he got it for 169.
I love that for them.
You know what I mean? I love it
Niggas
for
get on
everybody
it.
involved. I love it for everybody
Ooh,
involved.
That's smooth. Oh, I was supposed
All
to wear
right.
heels today. I didn't change my shoes.
So
From what? Where were
I
you?
like wearing heels because I sit on the side.
Oh,
And then it
okay.
always looks sexy.
a
I feel like you
nasty
look
heel.
chunky when you're wearing like.
No, you always say that
Or
because you have
sneakers.
small feet.
What
I
size
think-
are you for?
Oh, not how dare you throw me under the bus.
You said that you
This
have
is
small
our
feet.
secret.
Is it a secret?
Yes.
Oh damn! No, it's
Because
fire.
like, I'm 1'7" wearing a size 4. Ridiculous.
I think I'm 164 wearing a size 6, so maybe
You can't be 1'6'4".
Oh,
Aren't
how-
you like 1'6"?
Really? No, I don't know. Somebody tell me.
Okay, but you're not short.
Yeah, I'm an average height woman. My mom's taller than me, and usually people are taller than their parents, so that's weird. But Popeyes, I have a story of dooms, guys. I can already tell afterwards. I know Phil's gonna be like, "Okay, summarize,"
I need snacks for
and
this.
then Londie's gonna be like, "Wait, how old?" or whatever. But anyway, buckle up, roomies, because I think this one is gonna be worth the listen. So,
Durex didn't come through for us.
damn. What does that have to do with anything?
Durex!
Okay. I'm 26 and living in Durban, and I've been in a relationship with a 48-year-old man since I was 24. When we met, he presented himself as a generous and financially stable offering to pay for things and eventually convincing me to leave my job because he promised to pay me the same 12,000 Rand salary each month. I later discovered that he was still living with his girlfriend, although he claimed they had already broken up. Within 3 months, I'd moved in with him, and that's when the abuse started. During our first argument, he physically assaulted me, and over time, the violence became a regular part of the relationship. The abuse became both physical and emotional. He controlled my money, food, movements, and appearance, and gave me the silent treatment, shouted at me, and made me feel completely dependent on him. He has beaten and strangled me, pulled my hair out from the roots, damaged my teeth, and once dragged me naked into the street while threatening me. I was terrified to report him because he threatened me and because he has built a reputation of being a kind, respectable man in public. Eventually, I started sneaking out to sleep with men for money. But after I left, he begged me to return and promised that he had changed. He even approached my family about marriage, paid lobola, and participated in umkehlo. And we started couples counseling because I genuinely believed that things could be different. Unfortunately, the abuse started again. He convinced me to take a 50,000 Rand loan out in my name to help him with the ceremony, promising to repay it within a month, but he never did, and the loan is now in arrears. Although he hasn't physically assaulted me since March, the emotional and financial control continues. He has also wanted us to have a child, but I've deliberately avoided falling pregnant because I know that having a child with him could make it even harder to leave. I have a 6-year-old daughter who lives with my family, and I'm now struggling financially because of the loan. Other debts and trying to help because of the loan, other debts and trying to help with my daughter's school fees. I feel completely trapped because I don't have a safe support system to fall back on. Going home is not an option because of the environment with my stepmother, and I've lost my friendships because he didn't want me to have friends. I have a diploma in HR as well as hair and makeup qualifications, and I registered a business through CIPC, but I have no money to start it. He also makes it clear that I cannot simply leave the house to go to work, leaving me financially dependent on him. him. I've considered content creation as another way to rebuild my life, but I feel like I have nothing to show because I've been isolated and emotionally overwhelmed for so long. I know I'm still young and I want a future for myself and my daughter, but right now I feel like I'm watching my life disappear and I desperately need help finding a safe way out and rebuilding my independence. Oof.
Yo.
Damn.
The great Maya Angelou via Oprah says, if somebody shows you who they are, believe them the first time.
Yeah.
That man was an abuser from day one. First, he started abusing you financially. Whenever somebody doesn't want you to earn your own keep and wants to be the one that providing for your lifestyle and for everything, there's a reason for that. And it's called control. They want to be able to control what you can or cannot do, right? It started there. And then it escalated to abuse, right? Right at the beginning, it was very clear what this man is bringing to your life, and it had nothing to do with bettering you or making you the wonderful woman that you had the potential to be and hopefully still are, right? And that it got to a point where you actually have a child now, which is now it's very difficult to kind of like get out of a situation.
I think the child is from a previous.
Oh, the child was already there. Oh, okay.
He doesn't want to
Okay, good. Well, at least you still not, biologically, are tied to him in any way. There is still room for you to recalibrate and actually find a way to build a life outside of him. I think, and this is not victim blaming or anything like that. I think sometimes there are certain people, especially within our society of social media and wanting people to think that we live better life than we actually are. There's an element of people wanting to tolerate and take things instead of just taking that step, simply because they don't want to be seen losing the aesthetic, the lifestyle. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know your circumstances and I'm not judging you. Please hear me out. But if you have the possibility or an avenue that is not glamorous, that would probably maybe even downgrade your social status. Understand? If that avenue is available to you, take it, my sister, and get out of that and go start from scratch, start from zero. Because the reality is that this might end up in a way that, you've got a daughter. This man could kill you.
Yeah, because personally, I feel like Roomie is doing well for herself.
Yeah.
She has a degree, right?
A diploma in
HR.
Yes.
And she does beauty as well.
Yes.
Yeah. She's doing a lot for herself, but I feel like a partner can literally drag you down.
Yeah.
And for her, I feel like this comes from upbringing. Because she did complain about the situation at home with the stepmother. So sometimes we ignore how people grow up, because that is a huge factor in determining the type of person that you're going to tolerate in a relationship.
For what reasons?
Yes. So for her, she's tolerating this man because she feels like, oh, well, what else do I know? Where else can I go? She keeps asking herself those questions. And like, can I eventually do better? Because these are the same circumstances that I grew up seeing, from the people that are close to me. And it's like, you know what? You can be the odd one out and do your life differently from the people that you've seen growing up. It doesn't mean that your outcome has to be the same as those people. You're already doing great for yourself, and you just bringing in this man that you think that is going to support you is not going to help you out with anything, because at the end of the day, you only have yourself. And in this life thing, uzalwa uyi-one, ufa uyi-one, ngisho ngabe yi-twin, uzalwa uyi-one, isikhathi sakho siyi-one. Your time can never be the same nomunye umuntu eniphuma ngaso la. Right? So you need to look out for yourself and stop thinking about other people and stop blaming
But she's
other
a mother
people.
now. She can't even just look out for herself
As
alone
well.
as well. There's an element of, I feel like if you are a mother to a child, you understand?
That's when
The
you
choices
need to
that you
do
make,
better.
the choices that you make are not just solely for your benefit.
Yes,
it's
because
for the
as
benefit of your
women,
child.
as women, especially when you're a mom, you there is a phase where you become desperate. There is a phase where you become desperate, and someone that is bringing in low 2,000, low 500s can be like, oh my God, if I lose this person, what is to become of me?
Yeah.
You know, Kanti, at the end of the day, you need to think, how am I going to make my life better so that I can bring in that 2,000 that I'm expecting from that person? The problem in life is expectations. Expect it from yourself. You know your capabilities. You know what you can do. You don't know what the other person can do or what they cannot do. They are just speaking. We'll say, this is what I can do for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's all expectations. So the minute you cancel all of that and put the pressure on yourself, your life changes.
But there's already red flags on top of that. Like, she wants to get into content creations. And guys,
Azokushaya
content creation
vele.
is one of the most, it's wonderful for those who do it. It's great, it's amazing, it's got opportunities galore. But at the same time, there's a dark
There's
side to it
pressures.
as well, right? And it comes with a lot of pressure. Now, coming from the circumstance that you come from, where I'm not judging your pocket, whatever. I doubt that you've had therapy. You get what I'm saying? And now you're coming into another space that's going to create a lot more pressure on you to live a life that you might not be able to sustain.
No, but to be fair, there's people abenza content creation abageza emavascom.
Yeah.
Yeah, not
On
Yeah, but
TikTok.
you know, but
I've seen.
you know, if somebody, you listen
I've
to a
seen
story,
them.
I don't think that she wants to be on social media washing dishes.
You think so?
I don't think,
I don't
I
think
don't know
so.
what type of
Oh,
content creation
no.
she's
Yeah.
talking about, but regardless of what it is, it's still something that takes a while to pay for you to be like a content creator. We're like, oh, we love your content. We've seen the numbers. It's trended and we want to work with you in terms of brand partnerships or whatever. I don't necessarily know her background because when she spoke about not wanting to go home, she said the relationship with her stepmother.
Yeah.
Maybe background is cool. Maybe stepmother is like evil stepmother and it doesn't mean that she comes from, a certain type of background where they can't afford it home. For me, I would just say go home. In the sense that even if you're beefing with your stepmother or whatever, you need to lean into other communities, whatever you have, even if you have to explain to your friend that like, sorry, friend, I distanced myself and I know we haven't hung out in 2 years. I was in an abusive relationship. I'm learning now and I'm trying to rebuild. And whoever it is that you feel more comfortable and safe staying with. But for me, home should always be an option. I know not everyone comes from an environment that they can go to. Some people come from very dysfunctional, traumatic backgrounds, and I empathize. But if it's something that you can deal with and it's just that you and stepmoms just don't get along, go home. There's no shame in restarting. There's no shame in rebuilding because do you want to rebuild and have the shame of maybe people talking about you and being like, oh, she thought she was the bee's knees when she dated this guy. This guy put you in debt on top of that. So it's not even like he's helping you financially, but abusing
He doesn't even
you.
have money like that.
Yes, he's
Like,
already
why
put
is
you
he
in
making you go for
financial
loans?
trouble. So you can't even say you're there for the money because he's fucking up your money.
No, but at some point she said she was going out
and sleeping with,
other people for money.
See now.
So he's just put you in
Oh,
multiple
my God.
compromising situations in terms of your
Thank you for
credits.
reminding me of that.
Yes, in terms of your credits, in terms
All
of
the
your
abuse.
dignity. Go the fuck home. Let people talk about you and be like, oh, she thought this, dating this guy, whatever.
It's just that I don't know the situation at home.
It's better than being in the fucking ground, bro.
That's
and that
where I
man
went.
will
I
kill
went
you.
home.
Yeah.
That man will kill you.
Quick one in
You know?
conclusion. We also need to start encouraging our women right now, right? And our young girls and whatever, guys. Guys, a man giving you money is not a get anymore. You get what I'm saying? The smart girls right now, the money that you're getting there, make sure that you either save it without him knowing, or that man is putting you through school, like something that is independently yours that a man cannot take. That is the smartest thing that you can ever do. You understand? You get what I'm saying? The girls that will be on some, okay, fine, mama, yes, I'm gonna give you 2,000 every month. Don't ask where it's coming from.
Yeah.
You understand? So that when things like this happen, okay, fine, hamba buti.
Yeah.
I've been doing this at home. Don't be excited about
respond to that,
your
there's this lady who did my hair once. Like, she's only done my hair once, but she was telling me about her travels. And she's like, yeah, I went to visit a friend of mine who lives in, I think she lives in Nigeria. Oh,
No,
how
yeah, 'cause
serious?
it's
Shut
not
your
for
bitch
you.
ass up. She lives, I don't know if she lives in Nigeria. I think it's Nigeria, but the guy's mega rich.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? but he's horrible to her. He puts her down a lot. He doesn't like her weight. He doesn't like her hair. He's always just making her feel like shit. He's with other women. They'll travel and he'll be like, yeah, you could, like, he'll book separate rooms for them. And she knows they're in the same hotel, but he's, so it's a horrible situation. But even when she spoke about the allowance that this girl gets, I was like, okay, so why is she not saving the allowance to be able to get out of that situation for at least a year? Because it sounds like a lot. And this lady answered me and said that, like, no, it's because she's so miserable in that situation. A lot of these girls might be so miserable in that situation that even when you do get the money, you're not saving it because you're like, this is, like, I might as well exploit the silver lining in the situation. So instead of saving the money, I just cried for 5 days overseas with this guy. Let me go to Chanel. So it's also the instant gratification of being like, if I'm gonna suffer, let me at least suffer for this bag. Whereas I don't think a lot of people have that mindset of, I'm suffering, but I'm gonna suffer and save so I can get out. That's how she explained it to me. But I don't know. I don't know.
What is so hard with, like, our women getting their own money?
Niggas spend that shit.
Look. On that, I mean, there are certain people who come from, it's the question that you're asking, eh? Is like somebody saying, why is it so hard with black people not getting educated? You understand? No, I hear you. I'm trying to kind of like, I'm not a woman, obviously. I cannot speak for women, but I'm trying to make a comparison, a correlation, right? It's that thing, certain people don't study but fight to become successful in another avenue. Simply because the resources were just not there.
Fair.
You know what I'm saying? And the entry into the traditional lane of education in South Africa has been so difficult for a lot of people. Like, for instance, right? A lot of black people who are not from peri-urban or urban schools, right? They are not really fluent in English, even when they pass matric. How they pass matric, it's like a lot of people that come from schools, they can't even read.
Articulate themselves.
You get what I'm saying? But somehow they pass, right? So they come into these institutions where they now have to apply for bursaries and stuff, and bursaries require certain things that they might not be able to,
Yes.
Does that mean for they're stupid? No. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like even on the women thing, not every woman has the capacity to be able to start a business on their own, right? Why? Because they might not be equipped with the business acumen to be able to do that, right? Not every woman is equipped socially or even just as a human being to be able to know that my value is not attached to a man. So there's a certain element of forgiveness that you need to give, especially for women who are not exposed to men like you guys, who your worth because you live in spaces, you're able to meet other women within the entertainment industry or within the business world that will encourage you and say, hey, now imagine untombi from Elalini who has never had access to a Londie.
This is why I feel like it's so important. Like, it's still the month of August to see women that you aspire to be.
Yes.
To see successful women that are still doing these events. Please push on and carry on to do these events because it's so important for that woman that's sitting in the corner and struggling to pay her fees, that's struggling to support her kids, to see other women that are able to
but
do
not just
it.
see, Lons.
But you
create
guys are also,
touch points.
You guys are speaking from a socioeconomic standpoint, which is like what you're mostly seeing on social media is not necessarily always women who come from like below the poverty line backgrounds. I honestly just think it's a thing of like, that's what, for me, I'm like, what you see the most of us is I think that what people are seeing. Do you know what I mean? That's why a woman might not want to leave a guy because it's like, ish, now if I leave him, everyone's going to notice that my range of designer bags has stayed the same or my mode of whatever has changed about my life.
But that was him. It had nothing to do with you though. It came with him.
But yes, it came with him, but I'm saying that it's not just women who come from certain backgrounds that end up with men with money. And I think even the girls who come from decent backgrounds, I think it's really social media pressures. And I hate to even sound like that person, but it is killing everyone.
I'm a practical kind of person, right? I think that women need to create touch points, not just inspiration from the periphery or inspiration from afar. There needs to be touch points, like literal.
What
don't just be ladies on social media with these events that are touch points. I would say, I am now going to Danzani.
Right.
Literally being on the ground and engaging
Yes.
without even it being an event. You know what I mean? It could be like touch points of, and this does not have to come from celebrity women. Like women within those same communities. If
But
you're a
do
teacher, if
men
you're whatever.
do the same thing for them to become successful?
No. But also, men, we live in a man's world. We live in a man's world. They don't need to.
World, unfortunately.
You get what I'm saying? We
Like
don't
at some
need to.
point, it forces us to bow down to a man.
Yeah.
No, but there's a currency, there's an exchange in the sense that, men know, and I don't doubt that men want to become wealthy for travels, experiences, to take their mom out the hood, whatever. There's other reasons. But also men know that with more money, there's more access. Girls know that with more BBL or with more whatever it is, there's more access. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, I think it's also about the motivating factors. Like men want women.
It's the skinny girls that get the most money from the guys.
Maybe in Monaco and shit. I don't think in SA.
Yeah, the BBL has. Oh, wow.
No,
They get money for clubs.
Monaco and Europe uzobona laba skinny model-esque.
Yeah.
Please, guys, ngazikhohlisi.
No, but I'm just saying that men have a motivating. Men's motivating factor is women, but then in the process of being motivated by women, they still end up getting to the bag. That's what I said, even when I talk about pregnancy and marriage and how I say it propels men but holds women back. I mean, in the sense that as a father, you're like, fuck, I have to provide. As a husband, you're like, fuck, I have to provide.
Yeah.
You want
You're
bitches,
born into
fuck,
that.
I have to provide. Either way, getting the honey or providing for your family is a byproduct. You still have the wealth, no matter what. Whereas women, it's like the whole aim, I think, of a lot of women these days is looking good to get a man with money. Women's aim isn't, instead of wanting a rich nigga, I want to be the rich nigga.
The parents need to do better.
You know?
With my kids, I'm not instilling the same thing, the same belief that, oh, you need to get married. All you need to do is just study, sit at home, be a stay-at-home mom, make kids, and get married to a rich man. No.
So what are we saying to Popeye?
You are the rich man.
So what are we saying to Popeye? Conclusion? Popeye, go home.
Work on yourself.
Work on yourself, go home.
Work on yourself.
Yeah, Mina, he's going to kill you, leave.
He is going to kill you.
That's what we're most worried about.
Physically, and
Is
if not
him
physically,
beating up.
someone can kill you mentally and emotionally.
You're somebody's
and
mom.
you're 26, dude.
You have to be alive for that daughter of yours.
No.
Okay?
Okay, so I've got 2 more victims. The second victim is a very short message that they sent us.
All right.
And it literally says, Popeye's story. Can Londie London take me out for dinner?
You?
Is that the story?
That's
not a story, it's a request.
Is that a man or a woman?
That is a request. That is a request.
Context is important.
I'm
man.
assuming
Can we get
it's
a name?
A straight man that's not behaving. Also, first
Is
dates.
it a man?
I'm assuming.
You assuming? Can we get a name? Is it
If it's a
anonymous?
girl, then guys,
If it's
please.
anonymous, then you're playing games.
I'm
We'll
first
never
in
know.
line.
I guess we'll never know.
I guess we'll never know. And also, if you're a man, first dates and you're asking a woman to take you out, not a good impression.
No, can Londie
No, I
take
can
me
take you
out?
out.
Is that what the message
Yes,
is saying?
can Londie London take me out for dinner?
I can if I knew who you were.
Okay.
Like,
No, if you no.
I don't mind. We can even go out today.
Yeah.
But
Just that
if
I
she
don't know
never
who you
sees you
are.
again, skakwata, because why is a woman taking you out, G?
Yeah,
you
why
see,
they put her there?
you're gonna be banned.
Hey, I don't mind.
I've
don't
got a
let
bad
them
list.
speak for me. I don't
Yeah.
mind.
Let's
I can take you out any day.
So
Call
victim
me.
number 3.
Talk to-
Hey. This is not the Bachelorette.
Ngizokhipha mina. Ngizokhipha ufuna sephi? Gold receipt. Ufuna sephi?
Yeah,
Ufuna
gold
sephi?
drink special somewhere.
Ufuna sephi? Bana. Okay, sharp sing right.
Okay. I read the room. I'm in a 3-year relationship with my partner who I love so much. He never cheated on me before, but he did it last month in July, and somehow I can't forgive
How
him.
do you know?
Hey, she found out. And somehow I can't forgive him.
Never before.
Oh, before. You never know. You definitely never know. This guy promised me heaven and earth. We were a power couple, and so many people had good things to say about us. I never thought that he would cheat on me. Well, now I'm indecisive. Should I leave him or just forgive him? It's hard because everything he does now irritates me. I feel like I'm no longer in peace like before. He tells me that he won't do it again, but yeah, my heart is shattered. Please advise me.
No, we can't advise you there.
You
He's your
already
man.
say he irritates you with everything. It's not like you
I
I
mean-
still love him. Then I'd say
No,
stay
but
if
she
you want to
still
stay.
wants to be with him.
No, but she's
She
saying.
would have dumped him by now.
So what do you want us to do
It's
actually?
Like, what do you want us to do?
Is the sex good?
Gaslight you.
Do that. Durex.
Maybe,
And have fun.
yeah, maybe you don't have to
That's
stay
it.
with him. You can just use him for bomb
Yeah.
peel. You know what I mean?
What's bomb peel?
Bomb. I don't want to say the P word, but another term for it is peel.
Oh, bomb. Oh, okay.
Peel.
Okay.
I think that you should leave his punk ass alone. But if you have a night where you like drunk and you miss him, you could go sleep over, have sex. Then when you leave and he says, you're leaving. I thought we were working on things. You're like, no, I was just horny. Sharp. And you see how you feel. Isn't it he cheated?
Yeah,
I feel
I
like
would
the
never
borders
tell
in your
someone to
court.
leave their man because
Can I be
of
honest,
cheating.
And she's not
though?
even giving us
Please
the
don't think
pros
I'm
of
mean.
being with
I
him.
will
At
never
least that
tell
she gave-
someone to leave their man because of cheated.
No, I'm saying, but you're not even coming with. She's not giving enough detail to be like. The thing is, I'm hurt, but he's paying for my studies. Or I'm hurt, but I love him. Or I'm hurt, but we went through a lot
girl,
together.
Stay with your man. We're not gonna judge
Yes,
you.
but you're not saying anything. So you're asking, must I stay with my man who cheated or not? That's
like,
up to
where's
you.
class? Where's explain?
You must only hit us up
It's
if you need real
fine, girl.
advice, man.
You telling us you already know what you're doing is wrong. Enjoy it while it lasts.
And then when you stay, you're gonna say,
He's
I
gonna
watched Read
cheat
the
on
Room
you
and I stayed with you because of Read the Room.
And again,
What-
he's
for
gonna
what
cheat on
merits?
you.
No, come on.
And
What are you
most
talking
Balalogas
about?
too,
No,
ne?
I don't
We're
understand.
not gonna read it.
No.
We're not gonna read
I
it.
don't
Most
understand.
Balalogas too. Ukchitarile, it's sharp. When
Yeah.
Ufunukla and when explain to us why you have to stay with him, stay with him.
Leave him, stay with him, do whatever you feel
Stay
like you
with
want to
him.
do,
Fuck
mama.
him. It's fine. Do Rexicona.
Yeah,
I
damn.
mean, you lost me at power couple. Moving on.
Yeah, where did
What's
she...
that power couple?
We were a power couple.
No, what's that? We were.
Based on what makes someone...
Based on what?
No, you know, when I
Like,
hear
what
power
makes
couple, wait.
Are you
Beyonce, Jay-Z.
Beyonce?
Yeah, when
Are
I
you
no,
Jay-Z?
beside Beyonce and Jay, when I hear power couple, when I hear somebody saying,
Jay-Z.
Beyonce,
when
Jay-Z,
somebody
like,
says to
Aren't
me,
you and Speedster power couple?
Shut up! I knew she was going to do this. I was lining it up in my head.
hallelujah. I was not here. Listen, but I was being mean to you last week, so this week I'm behaving.
Who said that?
I didn't catch smoke for that. Oh, I'm
No, my
so
friend.
happy.
No, my friend was on some. Marafil, why did you bring up the Speedster Metro thing? And I could see what it was not even part of the topic. It was bad.
And I made sure goodbye as what you brought it up.
Yeah, but anyway, I was about to say, when I hear the word power couple, I think content. Yeah. So whenever somebody says to me, me and my person,
Yeah.
are you guys listening to me?
Yes.
Let's bless a Roomie.
No, continue.
Oh, already? Oh,
No, Phil,
finish.
when you hear power couple, you think
No,
of what?
blessers finish what they've started before they bless.
So power couple, sorry, Phil, you were saying what, like...
I was about to say, before I was
together.
rudely interrupted,
Sorry.
By who?
I was about to say, both of y'all. I was about to say, every time I hear somebody refer to their relationship as we're a power couple, I think content. And when I think content, I'm thinking content relationships. You know, it's not
look
about
good
what
together.
you are doing or you're happy there. You're
So
about
power couples
other people see.
are relying on content.
Yes. No, I'm not saying, hey, you're high.
I thought it was
just
money.
feel-
Yo, Londie,
I
hi.
thought it was money.
I think he's saying it just feels
Can
very
you money, money?
surface
No.
Oh, slow
It
down.
feels
Whenever
slow
I
down,
hear-
slow down, slow down.
Beyonce will never say she's a power couple. Yeah, okay.
Ngifuna ningichazele. Yini? What is a power couple?
Depends on who's saying it, right? So Beyonce and Jay-Z as a power couple.
She-
Mamela. Oh, hallelujah.
Beyonce, Nale Jay-Z. What is a power couple?
A power couple from a journalistic and the etymology of that term. Ne? A
Says
power
what?
couple is people who are powerful in terms of their influence and powerful in terms of their money and fame, right?
Two powerhouses coming together and
coming
dating.
together.
Fame has to be
yeah,
there.
yes. So those are the power couple.
Fame.
But when it trickles down to us, the regular folks, right?
Show me, so what is a power couple?
do you want to finish?
I'm trying to, but
Andy, you're being naughty. Phil, sorry, I'm listening. I got you.
can you bless a room?
No, I think a power couple. I think a power couple is when two powerhouses come together. It doesn't. I
Yes.
don't think it has to be fame. I think in whatever
Powerhouses.
your respective fields
So many in a
are.
house, house, and then two houses
Yeah, you
come together.
You could be a huge attorney who maybe owns his own law firm.
Yes, MacG's not paying me enough for this shit. Can we bless a roomie, guys? Fucking hell.
I tried, Phil. I tried. You
No,
know,
but I still I didn't tell you in the power couple.
I answered you. Two powerhouses coming together. I don't think it has to be fame. I'm saying maybe head of a law firm, let's say, for example, and someone who is head of whatever her respective field is coming together and they're together. They both have their own shit. They're powerful in their own rights and they happen to fall in love. Done.
What's being powerful?
As in you are a leader or big in your respective
Uthembi noThemba
fields.
bona by power couple bangena.
Very
Who?
nice.
Like right now, because now you have people referring to themselves,
Kimang?
we are a power couple.
Uban?
No, just a random name, Tembi no Temba.
Oh. I think the Roomie meant maybe in
Do you
the sense,
understand? That's what I was
in
trying
their
to get
friendship
to.
group.
No,
everyone
that's
says,
what I was
"Oh,
trying
you
to
guys are
get to.
cute."
Gore, now, people, the word power couple, when it trickles down from the fame thing, because ain't nobody was calling
nobody a
Bill
power
Gates
couple.
and Melanie whatever power couple. No,
Yeah.
the power couple thing came from the entertainment
Fame.
industry,
Oh,
whatever,
okay.
right? So now that when it trickles down to our social level and whatever, right? People think of power couple. It's when bangoma. Yes.
Translation, please.
What?
Bangoma.
Like
when compliment.
Yeah, when people always compliment.
Oh, you
yeah,
guys look so good together.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with money and stuff like that, right?
So good at it looks.
Yes. Yo, we are not gonna have a show today.
Londie, I don't know if you have ADHD. I do, but
I do.
Yours is bad.
I do.
Like,
I do.
I could never live with this woman.
I nitpick everything.
I'll be angry all the
My
fucking
therapist
time.
said, "Are you sure maybe the ADHD doesn't come from you?" Because
how does your boyfriend argue with you? Because mid-argument, you're going to say, it wasn't Saturday, it was Sunday. I was wearing blue jeans that day.
I do exactly that.
Not white jeans.
No, it's my star sign. I'm
You mean
Aries.
and then it's, you're walking up the stairs in your heels. I was wearing sneakers that day.
Yeah, bo.
Chief.
You will never finish. I took 2 steps, not 3.
Oh my God.
I know exactly what happened.
Men are good at that though. You'll argue with the man, you'll send a whole long message.
And
you were eating
guys-
ice cream with that bitch. It wasn't ice cream, it was sorbet.
Yeah, bo.
Nigga.
Yeah.
And then you guys just explained the whole thing, breaking it down. It's power couple.
I think
But
we
wait,
just
what is
successfully
it?
got
But
age
since
baited.
okay, sharp, I space a room.
Bless a roomie. Bless a roomie. Bless a roomie. Bless a roomie.
Yeah, I guess at that time, we need to
To
bless
bless
a
a
roomie.
Sorry.
There you go.
Oh my God.
Hi.
Hello. Is this Nomvula?
Vuyo.
No, it's Nomvuyo.
Nomvuya, joy.
Joyous celebration.
Oh, the sun,
Hey,
my
Roomie.
Unjani Roomie.
God. Is that Londie?
Yes, of course it is, unless if they have a clone.
Oh my God.
All right, we all here. There's Pumpela here. There's Shamiso Shameless. We all here and ready to bless you, my girl.
Wow. That's so exciting.
Oh, bless me, please.
Before we bless you,
Yeah.
uthengile ithikithi.
Tiwathengile ntombi amatikiti.
Uthenga amathikithi wokwenzani nokuyaphi?
Sorry?
Uthenga amathikithi wokwenzani nokuyaphi?
Sithenga amatikiti oya kwi-podcast and chill. You road to 2 million eGrand West.
There you go. Yay.
And guess what? Sana ngoba sikufonela. You have the chance to win free accommodation, free VIP tickets to the after party, free flights, and
Or
choice
be a
for you.
guest
or be a guest
on Read the Room.
on Read the Room or any of our other shows on the network.
So you have to make a
Do I
choice.
choose among the 3?
Eh?
Do I choose or I want everything?
No, choose a one. Hey, no, Vuyo.
We're not that generous.
Indlela ocabanga ngayo.
Londie.
Ngiyayithanda indlela ocabanga ngayo. Lalela mina ngiyayithanda nami ngingacabanga njalo, but wena choose one ke sana.
I-VIP ntombi.
Yokuyaphi
Again.
Tony? After party,
Sorry?
VIP for after party.
Yes.
Hey, another one.
Lina,
Oh, okay. Hey.
no free
No, Vuyo,
accommodation.
can I ask you a question? No, Vuyo, are you still there?
Yes. Yes.
So, Siswami, when unemali ne, so you've paid for your own accommodation, you ama flights or uhlala eKapa?
Hi, ngihlale Kapa.
Oh, that's why. Makes sense.
sense.
Okay,
Yeah,
makes
I can
sense.
allow
Makes sense. Makes sense.
roomies are doing
Yeah, we'll see you in Cape Town, my love, ne?
Congrats.
So kubona ku after party.
Of course.
Bo, bo,
Oh
bo, bo,
my
bo, bo.
God.
Thank you.
Any
no,
last
Vuyo.
words, Roomie?
She's breaking. Yeah, we can hear. Thank you. No. Yeah, we cut it. All right,
Oh,
cool, cool, cool.
congrats,
All right, cool. I
congrats.
guess we are seeing Nomvuyo in Cape Town for the road to 2 million.
No, but now it's pressure
Yeah.
for the after party to be turned. I
Yeah.
need to
It's
really
gonna
lock
be
in
turned,
terms
though.
of my most turned self because
Yeah.
this is the second Roomie that's
No, but for her, I
chosen that.
understand though.
Yeah,
for her, I
she lives
understand. If
there.
she's already in Cape Town, she clearly does not need. But girl, you would have had a room for free for the night.
Just be
With
here
your
as a
home
guest.
girl.
Wow, you would have done your makeup
No,
in there.
not the guest. I wouldn't take guest either. I won't lie.
Yeah.
None of you guys are exciting
would
enough for
love
all of
to be
the
a
shows.
Hypo. I'm a bullet, man.
No, yeah. I wouldn't choose to come on any of the shows.
Ex-boyfriend, current.
Oh, yeah, it's an opportunity.
To read the room, motherfucker.
No, but she could stay at the accommodation is probably closest to where it is in the after
Yeah.
party, and she could come with a friend.
Yeah.
Because think how much are the after party
Oh, yeah,
tickets?
then we
yeah.
would have had to
'Cause they're probably
fly
not
her to
expensive.
Joburg, right?
You see,
For the episode.
Yeah.
that's a trip now.
Oh no, or maybe we could have done an OB there. Maybe we're gonna be doing our OBs there. Yeah,
Because
maybe.
that is
Yeah.
a whole trip, Kesana.
It's
Why are
fine.
people not thinking of that one?
Real rich
Aisha.
bitch?
By the way, what are we reading? We need to read some rooms
We
right
need
now
to
before we
read
go.
the
Before you go, let's read some rooms.
Okay, let me summarize it quickly.
Yeah.
There's a woman in America. What's her name, Mohau? Lindsay Clancy. Lindsay Clancy.
Dancing.
Lindsay Clancy.
Lindsay.
Okay, so she strangled 3 of her children. She was going through postpartum psychosis. A lot of women have rallied behind her to support her case. Obviously, understanding
Yeah.
postpartum as a whole, let alone there's depression and then there's psychosis. And if you've ever heard about psychosis, you know that you're like completely out of control
Yeah.
of yourself.
Yeah.
Hallucinations are involved. You know, she said she was hearing voices in her head. Men are being like, no, why is it that she's allowed to do this and whatever? And it's not about being allowed. No one's saying it's right. But she did apparently express to her husband multiple times that she was hearing voices that were telling her harm the children. And because men tend to not take these things seriously, whether it's something as small and simple as in this scheme, in the greater scheme of things, as PMS or whatever, men just kind of like, even when you fight with a man, it's like, I don't know if you're on your period or what, and it's just completely invalidating.
Yeah.
So men have never really, I don't think, applied themselves to understanding certain things when it comes to what women might go through hormonally. And I'm not saying it's okay. I'm not saying she mustn't do some sort of time, but maybe more in a mental facility. We've seen stories like this in history where there's this one woman who also went through psychosis. I mean, and after her first child, I think, the doctor told her husband, like, please do not have any more kids. Like, this woman is really going through it. And then he was like, no, we are very Christian. So if God blesses us with more kids, we're going to have more kids. And then there are 2 more kids. And throughout her pregnancies, she was telling him that she's losing her mind and she's going to hurt the children or hurt herself. Once again, he didn't take it seriously. He said, turn to God, pray about it or whatever. And she ended up also doing that. So this is years and years and years ago where she also killed her kids, So yeah, that is the discourse. I personally think that, like, guys, let's take everybody's mental health as seriously, especially when it comes to, like, I don't think any woman gives birth. Being pregnant, you're so happy and excited. I don't think anyone is sitting there like, oh, I'm so excited to have psychosis after this. Like, this is completely unplanned and not at their,
But
And one more thing, sorry. What's annoying me about this discourse is that men only want to become activists when they want to justify their own behavior. Same as you see in GBV cases. Let's say a woman loses her life at the hands of a man. Men, instead of coming out and be like, that guy is wrong, they'll be like, men get abused too. Men get raped too. And it's like, yes, no one is taking that away from you, but you guys don't actively talk about these things all the time, only when a man is behaving in a certain way. So now it's also like, men are like, oh, so if a man just killed their kids, there's
That's
many
where I
stories
was
where
trying
men
to
have
go
killed
to.
their whole families because they want to be with another woman, as if divorce is not a thing. So if you really want to fight for men's rights, fight in your own time. Like, not in a story that's about women's rights. That's the only thing that annoys me about the discourse. Thanks.
Yeah, that's where I was actually trying to go, and you've just said it. But I wanted to ask, like, when it comes to men, are they also being given the grace if they have done a criminal act while they are not in the right mental state? Are they also being given the same grace?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so I'm glad that you phrased it like that, right? and I don't want to remove the men thing out of it, but I just want to make it a human thing, right? That for me, watching the content that came out of this, right? And this is coming from somebody who I don't understand mental illness like that, right? And it's not a thing you're going to say you can educate yourself. Yes, I get that, right? But also there's something you're going to say, like, I mean, the way that I grew up and the way that I formulated as a person, as a human being, right? I'm a solve your problem, cry later kind of person. Okay, maybe that's a flaw. That's fine. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of what we are learning right now in our social discourse about mental illness, it's new to us, especially given when you juxtapose that to the cultural education that we also have as Black people, right? So I come into this with that. Pause. When I heard this story of this Lindsay woman and I saw the content out of that, I had a pause. And my pause was not about it's a woman or man thing. My pause was about a race thing. It took me back to the days of when a young Black kid goes missing and whatever. It's not a story. When a blonde, blue-eyed young girl goes missing, everything has to stop in America and globally. You know, there are many stories that you've seen where we get that. Think of one Black child in your entire history on this planet that you can even quote. Oh my God, there was this Black child that was a global.
There's no Black child that's been the face of going missing.
You get what I'm saying? We don't have that.
Madeleine McCann. And still know Madeleine McCann.
And for me, with the story, is watching these women lining the streets to court for Lindsay, you know, as a human being, yes, there's a compassion there that says, oh, that is so nice. But at the same time, I'm like, how many Black women are in these prisons in America who went through the same, but because they did not have the access to the fancy lawyers, they did not have the access to the activists who are able to speak for them. You know,
even with access, those women would not be rallying around Black women.
You get what I'm saying? So I struggle with it from that standpoint, from the visual, because we are bombarded by this story. Like honestly, like I open my YouTube,
but
that's all I see.
For me, like if we cut out the race thing, for someone,
yes,
to be up there and like advocating for this is quite huge for us as mothers, because we go through this every time we give birth, or even like before, like you go through some sort of depression, and it's normally not even like acknowledged as like depression or something that you're going through. It's like, oh, you'll be fine. You know what I'm saying? Until you cause physical harm on yourself or the person next to you. So for me, it's not even about Lindsay doing her thing and people rallying behind her. It's about it being acknowledged.
Acknowledge that happens.
That it happens to us as women. And men are not acknowledging that we are going through this. They are constantly giving us babies. Like you can be married to a guy, okay, sharp, but it doesn't give them the visa to constantly be giving you kids. Because you don't know.
Hey, Mara, giving you kids. You still have a choice in the decision. I'm going to challenge that. But you have the option. You have the option to put on you have the option to insist on a condom. You have the option to put those things.
But like, I was just getting there, like, we married, right?
Yeah. It's expected that there should be kids.
It's expected. Sometimes contraceptives, they're not 100%. 99.9.
Yeah.
Sometimes you are, you know, the experiments.
Yeah.
But like what I'm saying, is like men have to acknowledge that as women, as much as, because there's this thing, you have to have kids.
Yeah.
You have to bear kids. Like, or money with relationship, you have to bear kids. But like, Kuile have to.
Yeah.
Is there anybody acknowledging that this person might not be fine after giving birth to this child. I do not think so.
But how
everyone
it's
is so
unpredictable,
focused.
right?
It is
As in
unpredictable.
you can't predict that. Oh, you seem like the type to have postpartum. I mean, I think I'd have postpartum because I'm already struggling. But
postpartum has
and
nothing.
depression are two different things,
It has
guys.
nothing to do. Yes, it is, but like it develops at some point.
Yeah.
Because at some point you are fine with having the child. You are happy. You have a partner and whatnot. But once you have the child, your state of being, it then dawns to you that you are not the same person that you were before giving birth, or you are not the same person while you were pregnant. And then it changes everything.
Yeah.
Because now sometimes sometimes you give birth. And for me, I would say bengiba trauma just thinking about the fact that I have to give birth to a child through my uterus.
Yeah.
Because after having a child, I would be scared to have sexual intercourse because I would think that something has shifted and has changed within me. You can realize that is just like one part of it. Now, like imagine your whole image changes. Now you are bigger than what you used to.
So changing
now
that way.
your skin has changed.
Can I just
now
ask
you have
your
pigments.
body is
Change in what way? That you are not gonna be sexually attractive to your partner, or are you gonna be not
Even
sexually
towards yourself,
pleasing?
when you look at yourself in the mirror.
It's a self thing, not
Even when
about pleasing.
Yes. Let me just talk about self. Even when you look at yourself in the mirror, like you also look at yourself differently because in your mind, you think after giving birth, you're literally going to go back to the person that you were before having that big tummy with the child in it. And then when you look at yourself in the mirror and you still look the same and you're still carrying that extra weight within you, it does give you depression. Because in our minds as human beings, we always want to look great. So now imagine you are this person that was already struggling through mental illness and now you have to go through this. How are you gonna feel?
I think
You're gonna feel like
Well, I need to ask this
child.
question. I know you're standing. We're not cutting until we tackle this question.
Oh, he's standing.
But Fetu, here's the thing that I don't understand. Your woman was institutionalized. Not just even about the man. There's family and whatever. This woman was institutionalized, right? This woman had a doctor that knew her medical situation, right? Why was this woman allowed to be left alone with those kids?
No, but they don't check for that.
No, I'm saying that it's
They don't
another
check for
case
that.
of-
I've had 2 kids. They don't check for that.
but
They don't
she
check you
spoke
after
about
giving
it,
birth.
though.
The first appointment you have after giving birth is after 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Do you
But I'm talking about her man,
No,
her
but I'm saying
husband,
she
and the
spoke
family.
and said to the
Yes.
husband that I'm hearing voices
Why?
in my head that
Yes.
are telling me to harm the kids.
Yes.
And not that it's on a man to take care of your mental health, but if that man has children with you, that you have said that
It's
I'm
alarming.
a
It's
danger.
alarming.
I'm a danger to these
the
children.
kids, yeah.
Remove the children. Even if it's not about, if you don't care about your wife's mental health,
Yeah.
care about the fact that someone just threatened my children's life.
Yes.
And it happens to be their mother.
Okay,
and for
that's a
that reason,
problem
I'm
for-
going to
Yeah, man.
remove
That's a part that I could not understand.
I'm going to remove the
that's
children
the
For
from
problem.
why
the
did
That's the
everybody
other
around her
problem.
allow her to be alone with those kids? Everybody. I'm not
Do you know how many-
just
That's
her
because
husband.
men don't care about us being alone with our kids.
Family.
Because that's what you're supposed to
That's
do.
why there's so many
'Cause
single
that's what
moms
you're supposed
out
to do
there.
as a woman. That's what you're supposed to do. So I'm sure it's like, no, but your
Yeah, but
nurturing
like,
instinct will overcome
Just give her
the
milk.
voices.
Like, why is the child crying?
Your nurturing instinct will overcome the voices. But for me, I feel bad for her in the sense that psychosis can be induced by a lot of things.
Yeah.
Like you can have weed-induced psychosis. People on drugs sometimes, with substance issues have psychosis. But the fact that it's like this woman has psychosis from something that is supposed to be a happy journey. It's not a drug that she took. It's not some sort of pill. It just happened.
Yeah.
And I don't think that necessary steps were taken. And I think that in protection of the children, men, you also need to listen more because there's things that you will never understand. And vice versa. If someone comes to you and they're a man and they say they're going through psychosis, take care of that as well. But I'm just saying that I think men like to downplay everything women go through as you're just being emotional. And it's like, no,
You
dude,
just
there's
PMSing.
chemicals in the brain that are out of our control.
So read
as
the room.
people. So read the room.
Yeah.
I think that I do think
Society, men, black, whatever.
Okay, I think
Yeah,
that
all of us need to read.
everyone needs to pay more attention when people are crying out for help.
Yeah.
Let me say that.
Oh, that's wonderful.
To be open, have had multiple suicide attempts in my life. And anytime that's happened, I've always screamed at the people around me when I'm in an emotional state. Because one time, like, a cousin of mine had to record me to send it to my mom because she was overseas. In an emotional state, I've always said, I keep telling you guys that I'm sick and no one helped me. And now I'm here. So it's like, listen to people when they're telling you. Because by the time I've gotten to any point where I've wanted to take my own life or I've tried to take my own life, best believe I'm like, but I've been telling you for weeks, I feel like killing myself.
Yeah.
I've been telling you for weeks, I'm not okay. I've been telling you for weeks, I'm on the edge. Now I'm in a hospital bed and I'm saying,
what now?
No one listened to me.
And for me as a mom that that had 2 kids, my second pregnancy was the hardest.
Yeah.
Everybody knew what I was going through, but like no one could take me out of it. It was just a matter of just get through this. Just get through this, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, you just need that one person that's just gonna support you, be on your side. And that is the person that needs to voice out that, oh, this person needs more medical attention and whatnot. And I feel like, guys, if you are in the same situation, please be on high alert and please provide help for those people.
Yeah, it was a deep one. Yeah, cool. Before we go, very quick one, a shout out to Zingumalo, who's now been announced as the brand ambassador for Nivea.
one.
Yeah, for Nivea. Yeah. They just announced it this week.
Wasn't she already on Nivea?
I don't know, but she's an ambassador.
She's on Puma.
What was it?
She's on Puma.
Glow skin brand.
Glow skin. There you go.
So now there's another campaign.
Yeah, she's
She's
brand,
on another campaign.
Yeah, she's a brand.
On
Yeah.
Nivea.
Yeah, so that's what
I'll
you ended up not going, did you? The event that was supposed to happen on Thursday, you ended up not going. But yeah, anyway, congratulations to Zingumalo. We love it to bits. Congratulations, my love. Nivea, thank you for, consistently recognizing
Congrats,
our
I'll
people.
always be your Christian.
They do it across the board, like from the men's side to the women's side. But Nivea is one of those brands that has consistently been supporting creatives and
Can
within
they
our
consistently
industry.
support us as a room?
And I genuinely use their stuff. They're so moisturizing. Like, honestly,
Nivea is the best.
It's the best.
Nivea?
Yeah. In terms of moisture for black skin, especially because when you go to hotels,
And shout out to you,
watered down.
Roomies. They're telling us to wrap it down. Go away, daughter.
That's our show.
Bye.
Emhlabeni kaJehova subscribe nina futhi nibabi if ubhekele channel for 10 minutes longer and subscribe umubi dog. That's why bakuchithela ngoba awuna commitment, unama commitment issues. Subscribe lapho ngeke sizwe ngawo.